Hello, you. It's me. And I suddenly thought of something that I haven't heard any channels really talk about. So I'm going to talk about it. Now, when I do talk about this, I am going to say allegedly because although I've seen a lot of channels talk about Gypsy Rose Blanchard, I don't necessarily know if all their sources are credible or not. I believe they are. I believe they can be checked. But for this moment, I'm just going to say allegedly. So this is what I have for you. And see if you find this amusing in a dark way. First of all, allegedly, Dee Dee was never diagnosed with Munchausen's by proxy. Allegedly, there were not a whole bunch of unnecessary surgeries done to Gypsy Rose Blanchard. The only things that were done were the things that she needed for her, I don't know, disability. She was born with issues, which is, issues with her eyes, etc. Those were the actual surgeries allegedly that she received was for the actual disorders that she had. It's also been alleged that Gypsy, was offered mental health and turned it down in prison. And we have seen, allegedly, that she's very manipulative and never talks about Nicholas, who was the one who actually committed the murder. Although he has said allegedly, in his own words, that he only stabbed her 4 times. And the body was found to have been stabbed allegedly about 10 to 14 times. We also know, allegedly, that she tried to kill her mother, I think they said twice, before she was unalived. One being with a BB gun that Gypsy, allegedly thought was a real gun. And I don't know about the second instance because I just haven't heard what this alleged second attempt was before the attempt at work. So there's a lot of speculation, and we allegedly, well, maybe we don't trust Gypsy at her word, at what she says. Even when she announced her pregnancy, the dates don't match up. And I didn't realize this for a long time, but she mentioned, allegedly, that Ken moved in with her around May 2nd because she was pregnant, but she didn't actually know she was pregnant until May 4th, something like that. There's a lot of there's a lot of inconsistencies in her stories. She comes off as somebody, in my opinion, and in the opinion of other YouTubers that I have seen, that she is manipulating the reality and not telling the truth. And as far as I'm aware, she's not doing any kind of mental health. She just suddenly gets out of prison and wants to be a guru, and now she wants to be a mommy blogger, although she never wants to show her child, even though she has already, allegedly, shown pictures of the baby before it's even born. And it has also been stated, allegedly, that she wants to name this little girl Aurora, or something to that fact. Which, honestly, Aurora is a beautiful name. But here's the thing. She allegedly has not really gotten any help for herself. She seems a little bit arrogant and manipulative. And the question I have is, that baby is half Gypsy, half, who knows? Could be Ryan, could be Ken, maybe there's another party, who knows? But it is half Gypsy. And the question is, with the way that she's running things, with the way that things are going, a Gypsy seems to be playing victim, allegedly, when she seems to be the one dictating everything that's happening, the mastermind. The baby is half her. Do you think that Aurora's name should be Karma instead? Do you think that Karma might come back to bite Gypsy? And she's having a daughter. Could her daughter have similar tendencies? I mean, things like that are inherited. If I were Gypsy, I would be very careful, because people are watching, people are seeing, and as we have seen, as in your case, Gypsy Rose, yeah, it may not look good for you. This is playful. This is dark. This is all alleged. But did Dee Dee see it coming? Dee Dee seemed to do everything she could to take care of Gypsy. And was she manipulative? Was she abusive? You know, we don't know. All we know is what we have seen in Gypsy. And in a family like that, like I said, things tend to transfer. So I guess we'll just have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. That's all I got to say.